Hello guys, welcome back. I hope you guys had a good summer and let's hop right into it. Remember to write your name, not literally this, just your name. And remember to write the date, which today is August 21st, 2021, when I'm recording this. But I drew the sun for now because I want you to write the date right now. Don't copy me. Don't write this actually. Just write your actual name and date. Okay. Anyways, um, I'm going to do some start examples, and with the help of the examples, I hope everything is going to be easy for you. So, let's start with this first question. So they say that 5 plus 8 is 13. So 13 minus 5 is blank. So basically, how addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division works is that when you want to find one part of that number, you gotta use their opposite. So for example, let's say you want to find 1 plus 1. That's 2, right? But what if one part's missing, like this section? Therefore, what you can do is get the sum, subtract one of the numbers here that's not blank, which is 1. And 2 minus 1 is 1, which is true because 1 plus 1 is 2. For multiplication, let's do 2 times 2. This equals 4, correct? So let's say we're looking for one of the numbers. So 2 times blank equals 4. And in order to find that missing number, we use division. 4 divided by the other number, which will be 2 in this example, is 2. And this works because 2 times 2 is 4. So using that idea, what we're basically doing is we're trying to find the missing number that completes this whole equation. So since we already know that 5 plus 8 is 13, what we could do to find the missing number is that, for this example, you won't really use it, but 13 minus 5, you put it in this order. I like to put the bigger number on top. Actually, I like first number on top, second number bottom. And then, since 3 is less than 5, you cross that out, add 10, but because of that, you subtract 1 on the other place value. So 13 minus 5 is 8. And this works because 8 plus 5 is 13. But let's say one of the numbers is missing, like right here. So to find that value, since we already know that 9 plus 9 is 18, therefore 18 minus blank equals 9, or blank. So what we're trying to do is to complete it. Since they already gave us the numbers that add up to 18, we use one of the numbers to find the other number. So 18 minus 9 is 9. Okay, I did 2 examples there. Anyways, I'm going to be moving on. So for odd and even, okay, so basically, this is how you can tell if a number is odd or even. So looking at the last place value, the ones place value, you could tell if it's going to be odd or even by looking at the last place value number. So odd numbers will be 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and every even numbers will be end with 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. And notice how each of these numbers are added by 2. Because when you write these numbers out, let's go up to there, go up to 6. Every time, we know these are the odds, and if you add 2, 1 plus 2 is 3. You're just skipping over one of them. And this is also the same thing for evens. 0 plus 0 to 2 is 2. 2 plus 2 is 4, and so on. Just a little fun fact, I guess. Okay, another way to find a number is even or odd is to divide by 2. For example, let's do this method. So 998 divides by 2. So this number goes inside the divisor and 2 goes outside. And since this has only one place value, we start on this place value, only on one place value. If it's like 12, then we start here. Anyways, so 2 go into 9 4 times, because 4 times 2 is 8, which is the closest to 9, because any number times something cannot equal 9. Oh, I'm so sorry, but in the future, multiplication sign will be this. Anyways, 2 times 4 is 8. The product is subtracted from the number. So 9 minus 8 is 1. Then the second number goes down. So now it's 19. How many times can 2 go into 19? The answer should be 9, because 9 times 2 is 18. And that's the closest to 19. 9 minus 8 is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0, so that's just blank. And the last number goes down. And how many times can 2 go into 18? 9. So if there's no remainder, if the remainder is 0, then the answer is even. If the answer has a remainder, then it'll be odd. Okay, moving on. Write the value of the bolded digit. So we're trying to find what value this is. And these values are going to be in base tens. Basically, everything is going to be based off of tens. So this is the ones place. If you add another 0 at the end, it turns into tens. Add another 0 at the end, it turns into hundreds. And then if you add 3 zeros, it's thousands. If we add another 0, so there's 4 zeros this time, you got a comma. You could add like a comma for every 3 place values. So if there's 4 of these zeros, then it's going to be 10,000s. And then if we add another 5 zeros, it's 100,000s. And that we will just go up to there. And there's decimals, but we could do that next time. It's not that important. You should probably just, if you're starting out, just know from ones to thousands. So basically, let's write this in the number form. So let's start from thousands. I'm going to use an example of 1,234. So this is the thousands place. This is the hundreds. This is the tens. And this is the ones. Notice how these place values are named after the position of where that 1 is. So see, since there's 2, basically, and this is 2, let me use a different color. This is the tens value. If there's 2 zeros like this, it's going to be the hundreds, right there. So the position of the 1 is going to tell you the position of that number. So let's just use that example in here. So 267, we're finding where the 7 is. So it's on the very last mark out of 3. So this is the hundreds, tens, and then this is the ones. Therefore, the 7 is in the ones place. Remember to add an S at the end, because that's important, because decimals, it's a bit different. Okay, last example, I'm going to do a word problem. What I basically do is that I underline important information like keywords, basically words to tell which operation you're going to use, like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and the numbers, and how much, or what we need to do. So Abby gave each of her 4 friends 3 pencils. How many pencils did Abby give to her friend in total? So we're trying to find out how many pencils did Abby give to her friends. So let's visualize this out. Let's draw it out. So there's 4 friends. Her friends are going to be circles. And she gave each of her 4 friends 3 pencils. So that means friend A got 3 pencils. I'll just use dots that symbolizes pencils. Friend B got 3 pencils. Friend C got 3 pencils. And friend D got 3 pencils. So if we add all of these together, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's the answer. Remember to write the units, which are pencils, because that's what she's giving. But another way we could have done this is that since she gave each of her 4 friends 3 pencils, another way of writing 4 plus 4 plus, another way to write this, instead of writing 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, which is what we just did, we could also write this as 3 times 4 or 4 times 3, because order doesn't matter in multiplication. So what this is basically is that this is the amount of pencils she gave, 3, and this is the amount of friends she's giving it to, which is 4. And 3 times 4 is also 12. And that's it. I hope this was simple. I hope this was easy. Good luck doing the review. Remember to write your name, write the date, and have a good day. See you next time, guys. Bye!